All right, so I'd like to explain the electrical when it comes to a custom pressure washer solution. It doesn't matter if it's a Kranzle, if it's an AR, if it's an active, but if it's on a shelf like this, what I like to do is have an outlet just to the right or just to the left of the shelf. In this case, I have it to the left, but it could be just to the right. And what I do is I end up shortening the cord so it's a nice custom length. And I use GFCI outlets. You don't have to because the Kranzle comes with a GFI on it. But when I shorten the cord, I end up doing something that does kill the warranty, I think, which is I cut the GFI off and put a right angle plug on there so it looks nice and clean. It is still GFI protected because I put a GFI outlet. This is a 20 amp dedicated, whether you have we have a dual pressure washer system, so each one of these is a 20 amp dedicated, but even if you just have one, you want a 20 amp dedicated. That's ideal so that you don't, when you're foaming, you're not having a chance of tripping the breaker, because if you have other things on it, it's possible. Let's say you had, a fan and some lights in the house or whatever that was tied into the same outlet, it's likely to trip if someone was using that and you kicked off the pressure washer and trying to foam a car. I like to have it it's about 2 inches from the edge of the shelf, and it's the bottom of the outlet. I like to have it the same height as the shelf. I just think it looks cleaner that way. The other thing too is you're gonna use 12 gauge wire. It's a single gang box. That's it. This is a remodel box that I used here. If you've got the drywall open for your backing, you can use a nail-in box in that case, and then finish your drywall around it when you do the blocking for your pressure washer, your reel, and your CR. But that's all there is to it. I'm not going to go into explaining how to run the electrical, but that's where we like it, right there. So where I have it at the shelf, I think I've mentioned this in other videos. Top of shelf here is at 68.5 inches. The bottom of the shelf, I think this back is about 1.5 inches. So that would put the bottom of this at 67 inches, the bottom of the receptacle, the cover. This isn't set in stone. This is just where we like it, so that there's access to the moving the cartridges and stuff on the CR. But wherever you put the shelf, I think it looks best where the bottom of the outlet is at the top of the shelf.